Does anyone remember the video where I made this? Well, this has inspired today's video. Cue the intro. Hi and welcome back to the Polymer Clay channel. So you'll know that I like making monster tools pot. Now the reason why I called them monster tools pot is because they are crazily big normally. They have lots of weird things on them. They have hooks, they have little pots and all sorts, and I make them out of an old candle. So quite often I get candles from a local store around near where I live, and they're a great size for tools and things, and I absolutely love them, and I've got them all in front of me right now. They're everywhere. Even the last one that I made, I actually use them. So I've decided to make another one, but this one is inspired, and I'm going to show you how to make it. So here we go. Thanks for watching the tutorial. So this is the show and tell part where I talk about what I've made and then give you some little hints and tips and things that I didn't mention during the video. But before I show you this wonderful creation, please would you subscribe, like, comment, share the video, and also you could join my channel if you would like to support it for $1.99 a month. So with that all out the way, here we go. So this is my latest monster pot. Now what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take it closer to the camera so you can get a good look of what it looks like, and then I'm going to pop some tools in it so you can see my vision and you will not think it's scary looking then, maybe, I don't know. So firstly what I'm going to do is pop it to the camera so you can see exactly what it looks like. So this part here is a rack. You can't see it so well on camera, but the tools are designed to lay across there, and then round here there's some hooks for tools there, and then round one more time here. Now this one is a pot. I've actually put a base on this one. The last one I didn't put a base on it, and so things went straight through. And my thought process was that if you're going to have it on a table, you don't really need a bottom. And I thought, well, most pots would have one, so I decided to make a bottom for this because it's needed. So, and then around here there's the next one there. Now I am going to explain what all these do and what each little thing poking out does, because they're a little bit weird looking, and I know that, but to me having a monster tools pot is much better than just having a boring old jam jar or something that you'd had a candle in. I like decorating the heck out of things. So now what I'm going to do is show you how to use a monster tools pot. So this is the idea of the functioning for the front. You put them all in there like that, moving around. You can then put tools in here, and of course they're going to not go straight through now. More tools, and then you don't forget you've got the middle as well. Coming round, you can then put tools here as well. Now, if you're going to have all these tools poking out, I'm fully aware that it does look a bit scary, and I know it looks weird when you hold it up, but I tell you something, it's like a decorative piece on your desk as well. Not only will it keep you organised, but it will keep you entertained, because you'll think, wow, I made that. And what better way to test out your craft skills is to make one of these, because you make it to suit your own tools. Now, there is an extra thing that I kind of went past really quickly. Now, I'm just going to precariously bring it round so you can see this one here. And the only reason I'm being like this is because I don't want anything to fall off, because that would look rubbish. So here it is. Now this is a funny shaped one. I'm just going to pop these out so I can actually, I'm going to take them all out so I can tip it forward. So this one here is a funny shaped one. Guess what it's for? So this one is for tissue blades. So you put them straight in like that, and they would sit in the bottom just like that. Now I've got my finger on the bottom, and the reason why I have is because they will fall right through. Now also, it's a safety thing. So if you're going to pick this up and walk around with it, don't put tissue blades in it first. So I've purposely made it without a bottom to make sure that it's kind of a safety thing. So it's going to be on your desk and not moving around. That's great. I probably didn't think of that when I was making it, but to be honest with you, now I've done it without a bottom, I think that's the best plan. So these aren't really designed to be moved around. You sit them on your desk and you leave them there, but I like the idea that for safety you don't have a bottom on the tissue blade one, because it will just remind you that you've got sharp things in there, and you might be clumsy like me, I don't know. So let's go a little bit closer up so you can see all the pattern and the designs on it. I used a new roller. I will be linking that in the description. This is such a pretty colour, and I've used those, now I can't say these words, I'm going to call them beads with a flat bit. I think they're called Cabooonchaaaanns. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, so they've got their glass and they've got a flat back to them, and then they just have kind of like a beveled sort of edge. I'm going to call them flat beads because I can't even try saying it. So I have those there, and then all the way round is just literally the same or similar sort of patterns all the way round. Now I have also put some hooks on the top here. Now you don't just have to have polymer clay tools in here. This could be made for pencils or someone who draws or someone who paints, but it also could be made for someone who does sewing. So I was thinking, if you wanted to hang something, you could literally have a little hook at the top there. Now I've done 4 because I didn't want it to come into this sort of section here and kind of ruin what was on the rack. So I've put them in a place where they would just naturally, whatever you hooked up there would naturally dangle, and it wouldn't get in any way of anything else. And I thought that was such a cool idea. Now I don't think I would balance things on there like this, because to me it might just fall off. You could if you wanted to, because it's right there. But the idea of these little hooks is so that you can hang something on it. So if you've got a set of keys or something you want to put on there, if you can imagine something like this also at your front door, so you put, I don't know, keys on it, or you can put some pens and pencils and a notepad at your front door. You used to have a telephone in your hallway, you know, back in the day. I'm showing my age now. So that would have been cool, but of course everyone's got a mobile phone now. But, you know, you could put all sorts of things in here. It doesn't have to be used for polymer clay tools. The reason why I say this is because I market it, if you like, as a polymer clay tool pot, but you could use it for absolutely anything you want. But also you could use your things to make it. So for example, if you have pencils or particular pens that you write with, you can make these hooks to actually fit the pens that you use. And similarly for the rack at the front here as well, you could make that fit the pens or pencils that you use yourself. So I'm just going to fill it up. So this is how you make a monster tools pot with a few updates with polymer clay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. So if you've got, I don't know, a set of keys or something, what was that? For polymer, that. 1 second, itch my nose as well. So this is how you make a monster tools pot with a little bit of updates and polymer clay. Good God, that was heavy. Well, actually, I'm not going to rest on, I'm going to edit now. Bye.